your favorite drummer, all the way from Chicago, Illinois, Mr. Andrew Blaze Thomas.
But I'll just be doing this arpeggio.
Yeah, man, we better move on, man.
We moving, boss.
Mr. Matt Murdoc, sounding great, man.
Okay.
Nice. That's the sound of great. What up? We are live. We are at Soho Studios in St. Louis. We are recording a record for James Armstrong, his upcoming 2017 release. And we are live with the pianist, legendary pianist. He's been around the world touring, working very hard on the scene, working musician, composer, songwriter, arranger, Matt Murdoc.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
So thanks for coming on the scene and hanging out with us for a minute. Just want to ask you, how old were you when you first got your first gig in the music business? Can you tell us a little about how you got started?
Well, as a kid, actually, I took piano lessons and I hated it, and so I switched to saxophone. So my first few gigs were actually on saxophone while I was in college. I played for a wedding band by the name of Galaxy, just doing pop songs and stuff. And then when I got out of school, the music scene changed, man. Everything was going to grunge, and there was no work for horn players, and you have to take a piano proficiency in college, so the few pop bands that were doing any kind of things with horns were hiring keyboard players to play the horn parts. So I kind of gravitated that way and then moved into the blues scene. Ever since then I've been playing pretty much blues since '96. First start in that kind of range was with a band called Buffalo Bob and the Bedroom Blues Band.
Cool, man. Okay, so since those days up to now, where are you based out of?
I am based out of St. Louis again. I've lived in different places around the world, in different states in the United States, Tennessee in here. And I'm in St. Louis now, and I've been pretty much playing on the blues scene locally only with bands like Sulak Blues Band, notable bands like Hudson and the Hoodoo Cats and that here in St. Louis, up until about 2007, and then I started doing some touring with national acts like Hamilton Loomis, and some other cats. Rich McDonough took me over to Europe for a few times. And then I landed the gig with James, and I've been playing with him off and on for the last few years. Also did a country gig with a guy by the name of Curtis Lance in a band called Smokey Lonesome.
Great, man. So you've been staying busy.
Yeah.
Where can we find you on the internet? I'm sure some pianists and some other songwriters would love to check you out. So where can we find you?
The best place to find me, the place that I'm most active, is Twitter.
Okay.
And it's @musicalconcepts, all one word. I'll follow anybody back and pretty much talk to you about anything if you want.
And as you can see, it's starting to rain, so we're about to go inside and keep working on this record. We got a couple of more songs to do, but any advice you have for the up-and-coming musicians in today's market?
Be true to yourself and stay versatile. Those to me are the two keys. You have to have a sound that feels like you, but you also have to be adaptable, especially if you're going to be a sideman like I am, because I'm not a leader, I'm just a professional sideman. You have to be able to adapt to everybody else's sensibilities also.
Okay, cool, man. Well, thank you, Mr. Murdoc, for your time, and we really appreciate it. Signing off till next time.
All right, thanks, man.
Okay, y'all, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. If you like what you see and you hear, hit the like and the subscribe button.